Let us gather our thoughts in a spirit of unity. O God, spirit of geese honking and roosters crowing, fish swimming, bees buzzing, and people singing or sleeping, we give thanks for a remarkable creation. We ask now for a presence of deep knowing, a spirit of clarity about our world and about ourselves. Given our desire, we would have a clear sky blue light by which we can take photographs and an inner light that will clarify mistaken impressions of what is really going on in our lives. Help us, O Spirit of life, at its best. Help us to unlearn the grammar and game of selfish prejudice. In a world gone daft with rockets and bombs, gone berserk with greed and hatred, help us, dear God. Let our brains, souls, and minds be clear. We dream of life that is fun and full without being frightful. We want a wholeness of body and soul and health for everyone around us. We appreciate the fun that we have and recommend good times for one and all, whether at toga parties, private vacation trips, or family picnics. But let us learn what the poet meant when he said that the profoundest of all sensualities is the sense of truth, and the next deepest sensual experience is the sense of justice. Let us be instruments of thy peace, with liberty and justice for all, for everyone with whom we share thy creation, and with all proper respect, our best good times are just beginning. Amen.
I think we're the only school to have our prom and graduation at the same site. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tradition for the graduating class president to welcome you to today's ceremony. It is my personal pleasure to be able to introduce to you the Winchester High School family of 1987 and graduating class. First word that comes to mind when thinking of this class is the word different. Each person in this class is most unique. Academically, we have our merit scholars, yet with just as much pride I salute the members of the 200 Club, on whose shoulders the whole class rests. Athletically, we have had 3 league and state champions and the first ever Winchester Super Bowl victory. However, the team that I should proudly remember the most hasn't won a game the last 2 years, the hockey team. Even the mode of transportation is different. Classmates skateboard to school, others drive pickup trucks, Camaros, and vans. Some even walk. But I guess it doesn't really matter how you get there, just as long as you do get there, which some of us had to be reminded of occasionally. There is another group of people who are different and who are a very important part of this class. A group which doesn't receive the deserved recognition, namely our teachers. They all might look different, some balding, some with gray hair as we put there, and a few who look like they just graduated themselves. But they all have the same purpose, which is to help us through some of the toughest years of our lives. Winchester High School enjoys a reputation for excellence in education. Obviously, the number one reason is the quality of our teachers. You can always count on them for good and helpful advice. Around SAT time, you can hear their voices saying, "Don't worry, do your best." And when the scores return, they're at it again saying, "It's not the end of the world, you can take them again." One of the biggest decisions we as students must now make is what to do after high school. I know for certain that each one of us has sought a teacher's thoughts as to our futures. And if you were to ask every student who their favorite teacher was, I'm sure each name would surface at least once. Within the last 4 years, our class has enjoyed many happy times. The senior prom, Winger Chic, Red Sox parties, and Celtic Pride Day, to name a few. But we have also shared grief. We have seen 4 of our classmates pass away, witnessed a space tragedy, and have recently been introduced to a fatal disease called AIDS. Through it all, good and bad, the Winchester High School family has been there to console and grow with one another, depending on the other for guidance as well as companionship. At times we have wondered how the teachers had learned so much so quickly in 4 short years. Then we discovered that our teachers were something more than just instructors in reading, writing, and arithmetic. We realized that though each one of us is different in personality and ability, there is no difference. We are really only one family, the town of Winchester's 1987 family, made up of students and teachers. Let me now, representing the entire class, introduce you, our family at home, to our family here. And most of all, on behalf of all the students, thank you both for your trust and guidance. With the confidence gained and support received, we can only be most optimistic. I think my friend's grandfather sums it up best by saying, this, that, and the other thing, so on and so forth. Happy landings to all, and take care. Thank you.
Superintendent Mitsakos, member of the administration, Reverend Reinhardt, invited parents and guests. Behind me today sits a group of people who might mistakenly be thought of as just another class to pass through Winchester High School. However, the class of 1987 has proven itself to be a unique entity whose vitality and enthusiasm in varying fields has resulted in numerous accomplishments. We are a class of achievers. Through our diversities, we have learned from one another, and we share a pride among us that is a reflection of our unified progression. This class has excelled athletically, academically, and socially, and if we as a whole continue to bring all that we have to the challenges in our future, the class of 1987 can have no limits. This year's athletic success has surpassed any class before us. Both boys and girls soccer teams were state champions, while the Sachems football team won the Middlesex League Championship as well as the Super Bowl. In the winter, the boys' swim team continued the pattern with an undefeated season. Aside from athletics, our class achieved in areas such as math, music, and art. The math team became New England champs. The band represented Winchester at the Gator Bowl, and several artists were entered in the New England Globe Show. There are numerous individual accomplishments, as some classmates were commended for dedication in various areas of interest. It did not take long for everyone to realize that our class is one that is capable of many feats. On another level, we grew emotionally as we began to respect each other's distinctive qualities and became more confident of our own. Our support and inspiration came from parents, faculty, and friends alike, and was essential to the challenges we undertook. From parents, we received encouragement to persevere. We were taught to do our best, whether we were headed for college board tests or a championship game. Along with our parents, there was another group that was significant to our development this year, the faculty at Winchester High School. We were educated in the classroom, lab, shop, and sometimes away from school as well. They strived to make our experience at the high school a purposeful one. Often this meant educating us beyond the subjects we were required to take. Administrators, teachers, advisors, and coaches supplemented our home education and taught us the importance of learning to be thoughtful people besides thoughtful students. So much of who we are is influenced by the people around us, and in this respect, the class of 1987 is extremely fortunate to have had such caring role models. Over the past 4 years, we have made strong friendships that will stay with us long after today. Our peers helped us make it through dismal days and helped us celebrate our accomplishments. Many of us were touched by the lives of 4 of our classmates: Paula Jello, Andrew Cook, Ron Morris, and Michael Whipperman. These individuals brought happiness to us during their time at Winchester High School, and we can never forget to be thankful for having known them. When we lost them, their close friends instructed us on the art of endurance and strength. The unsung heroes of our class are those who had personal tragedies, yet moved forward with quiet dignity as a symbol of stamina to us all. Reflecting on all we have done, I can only hope that we will continue to reach high in the years to come. We must commit ourselves to the significant challenges of life. The achievements that bring us fame or recognition must never be enough. It must never be our primary concern. I encourage my peers to realize goals that are meaningful, strive for excellence in your relationships, and take an active part in contributing to society. This is the best way that we may retain the title of achievers that we have earned at Winchester High School. We as a class are lovers of sports and sciences, of intellect and humor, and of hard work and frivolity. Our class has been made up of a diverse group of people, but our differences make us all the more promising. We are grateful to all who have inspired us and encouraged us to persevere. We shall continue to do so always. As Longfellow wrote in his Psalm of Life, I now address my classmates. Let us then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. Thank you.
It is my privilege to present the 1987 scholarships from the Winchester Scholarship Foundation. The Winchester Scholarship Foundation is unique. All of the money that is donated to it is given back to the students in town in scholarships. There is no overhead. There are no administrative costs. More money is given to the students in Winchester by the Winchester Scholarship Foundation in scholarships than is given to them by any other single organization, public or private. We urge you to support this fine organization. If you have already done so, we thank you on behalf of this year's recipients and next year's recipients. We congratulate the 1987 graduating class and wish them all good fortune and joy. Thank you.
Graduates, members of the Winchester School community, I have never given a graduation speech before. I just turned 40, and I have some notion that I ought to be passing on some sage bit of wisdom to you. But I have no idea what sort of advice the chairman of a school committee might pass along to a group of men and women who probably would rather be doing almost anything other than sitting in the middle of a football field listening to him speak. I don't remember what the school committee chairman said at my own graduation, and she was my mother. So I've been asking people what I might say. The response has been consistent. It doesn't matter so much what you say, as long as you say it briefly. And that's consistent with what Mr. LaRocco has told me. He said that after having Ed O'Connell speak here for 2 years, he had gone out and purchased one of those hooks that you see in old movies with bad vaudeville acts. If I speak more than 2.5 minutes, I'll exit stage left whether I'm finished or not. Well, that all struck me as kind of humorous. And I got to thinking that being able to see the humor in situations is the best advice I can pass on to you today. This country of ours has a great resiliency, which is based in no small measure on our ability to maintain our sense of humor and not to take ourselves too seriously. Take your responsibilities seriously, take your studies and your work seriously, but please don't take yourselves too seriously. If you lose your sense of humor, you lose some of your life's balance. You lose some of your own personal resiliency. And believe me, as you go through the next 4 years and the 40 years after that, you'll need to be doing a lot of bouncing back, shifting gears, adjusting plans. As someone once said, life is what happens while you're busy making plans to do something else. So my message to you is simple. Stay loose and keep smiling. Good luck and thank you.
"1974 was a year of many firsts in American history. You may not remember that Richard Nixon became the first president of the United States to resign. Gerald Ford then became the first vice president who had not been elected by popular vote to assume the presidency. The National Little League agreed to admit female players for the first time. And in California, where there are many firsts, as usual, students at Stanford University streaked from Palo Alto to San Jose in an attempt to establish the record for the longest streak. They were outdone by students at Texas Tech who streaked for 5 hours. Paul McCartney and the Wings topped the charts with Band on the Run. And on September 6, 1974, you may not remember, but you started kindergarten in Winchester. You also may not recall that you came to Winchester High School during the same school year that I came to Winchester, the 1983-84 school year. And since we started together, I was particularly interested in the type of personality the class of 1987 would develop. And as I listened to Allison Fennell this afternoon, I realized that my perception was pretty reliable. Because during the last 4 years, I believe that you have distinguished yourselves as a class that has lots of achievement. But you're also a class that has shown special compassion. This unique combination, achievement and compassion, is something that most people don't achieve until much later in life. When I think about the way you've acted as a class, I'm reminded of the scene from The Little Prince when the fox says, "Goodbye, and now here is my secret." It's a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. The class of '87 has seen things with both their heads and their hearts. Throughout your elementary and junior high years, you've shown lots of achievement. You outperformed your national and state counterparts on state achievement tests. You breezed through basic skills and minimum competency tests. And since going to Winchester High School in 1983, you showed steady academic growth. Your achievements have been many. 21 of you were cited by the National Merit Scholarship Competition for outstanding performance on your PSATs. 19 of you received Presidential Academic Fitness Awards at Honors Nights. Countless others were recipients of Foreign Language, Business, National History Day, and Writing Awards. Your math team brought the New England Math League Championship to Winchester. But your achievements weren't only in the academic sense. A group of you founded the Sachem Savings Branch of the Winchester Savings Bank on our campus. Several of you were Boston Globe Art Award winners. In athletics, as you've heard, you captured state championships and also won Middlesex League championships in 3 other sports. 2 of your classmates made all-state level in music performance. Many of you helped our fantastic band win 2nd and 3rd place awards at the Gator Bowl. In looking to the future, 15% of you have accepted positions with some of the best small businesses in the region and will start working right after graduation. 85% of you have decided to go on to higher education, many to some of the finest colleges and universities in the world. The class of '87 is indeed a class of achievement. But as I indicated earlier, your class has shown special compassion. You have seen things with your hearts. The other evening, 2 of your classmates told me of the way you supported one another in good times and bad. They described the high expectations that many of you had for yourselves, but also indicated that these expectations were not achieved at the expense of someone else. Several members of your class volunteered for the Roxbury tutoring program, while others tutored students at Winchester High School. Many of you helped younger students in Winchester through our drug and alcohol peer education teaching program. Still others in your class took active roles in the Rock for Hunger and the Rock for Homeless, and the other nights, Rock for animal shelters. You showed compassion and sensitivity beyond your years, I believe, in dealing with the deaths of 4 of your classmates. Your class has embodied the advice of the philosopher who wrote, "And what is as important as knowledge?" asked the mind. "Caring and serving with the heart," answered the soul. In closing, I encourage you to build on the achievement and compassion you've developed at Winchester High School, and to consider the words of Edward Cunningham, who wrote, "The future is yours in all its mystery and promise. Know that it will offer you trials and triumphs, tears as well as treasures. Walk down life's winding pathways with courage and humor and hope, savoring fully your achievements and learning from your defeats. Speak kindly of others and think kindly of yourself. Be forgiving, no less of your own mistakes than of theirs. Learn to laugh, learn to listen. Aspire not to an unreachable perfection, nor merely to gain approval in the eyes of your friends. Strive instead to live to the best of your ability by those personal standards of honor and excellence which only you can set. Cherish above all your individuality. Glory in those special qualities of mind and spirit that make you uniquely you. Realize always that you are capable of reaching difficult goals and exceeding them, of dreaming wonderful dreams and making them come true, of achieving the only kind of success that really matters, that of being at peace with yourself and with the world around you. Now, your moment has come. That world awaits. The future is yours. Congratulations and best wishes to each one of you.
At this time, I would like to recognize the 5 highest academic students in the class of '87. They are not given in any particular order. Kathleen Ahern, Chester Liu, Randall Hesse, and Katrina Nelson, and Vanessa Biggs. This time I would like to also recognize 2 non-participating people, Mrs. Judy Mugia, who is representing the Board of Selectmen. Judy sitting down here, and next to her, Alice McCarter of the School Committee.
With today's busy lifestyle, viewers can't be tied down to one nightly newscast. For that viewer, the ultimate news convenience is Headline News. Headline News never stops delivering up-to-the-minute news in a fast-paced 30-minute format. Fresh, complete, convenient. Headline News covers every major news category with emphasis on the most critical stories and pressing facts. Around the clock, anchors share the responsibility of delivering 48 newscasts every 24 hours in rapid-fire 30-minute cycles. Headline News brings you the latest breaking national and international stories, along with sports updates, entertainment news with Hollywood Minute, plus a recap of the day's headlines, the latest business and consumer information, and the national weather picture. 24 hours a day, there is no more convenient news service for viewers on the go. Headline News, around the world, every 30 minutes.
It's a corner of America with cozy harbor towns. It's salty air, wicker chairs, and a surf that pounds. The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. The spirit of the red, white, and blue. The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. The spirit that we want to share with you.
For your free Massachusetts vacation kit, call 1-800-624-MASS.
There's a childhood cancer treatment clinic at the Massachusetts General Hospital. The Charlie Davidson Leukemia Fund helps support the clinic, and it provides for some extras for the children. 100% of your contribution benefits the children at the clinic. I know because I've been going there for 6 years. The fund could do more with your help. Please help Charlie's friends keep fighting. Please give to the Charlie Davidson Leukemia Fund.
You've got the best on Continental.
Local programming on TV 19 is a vital part of the service you get from Continental Cablevision. From coverage of Winchester's local sports teams to important municipal meetings, from topical discussion of public affairs to the presentation of homegrown entertainment, you really do get the best on Continental.
A quality show.
I think Celtics pride would make make an excellent graduation speech. Not only Celtics pride, but Celtics courage. The words that I have here for you today are very few. When I start thinking about what we're to say at graduation, I decided about a word which was used with me earlier this year. And I thought ago, many years ago, in what was a historical, mythical, and/or magical kingdom, there was a place called Camelot. And depending on the version you read, the theme of Camelot was the effect of evil and sin on virtue and hope, which is Tennyson's, or the version which became fancifulness and fantasy, Lerner and Lowe. I've heard the term Camelot applied to Winchester, and Winchester High specifically, not knowing which version the claimant was using. In the realities of the 80s, probably both versions given above are true. For what we perceive and what we expect are very often in the minds of the beholder. In comparison to other communities and high schools, it is true that we live a rather idyllic life, in many ways sheltered from the realities of the masses. However, I'm getting old. However, underlying the sense of fulfillment for many are the truths that people still hurt, still seek perfection, still seek themselves and the purposes for which we are here. There are no easy answers as to why confusion is still a major part of the thinking of every graduating class. And there are no easy answers when a senior asks me, why have there been so many negative responses to today's high school students? There are no easy answers as to why our lives cannot be made more positive, that there is no harm in dreaming or hoping, that there is no harm in not only saying, but making today worthwhile, and tomorrow even more so. There are no easy answers as to why we question, why at times we become apathetic or cynical, or why the world isn't always quite what we want it to be. I have found that knowledge is something we can teach, but wisdom we must learn on our own, as wisdom is something that comes from within. Maybe the answers to some of our questions are in the past, and maybe Homer provides an answer in his Odyssey, that life is a long period of both travail and happiness, and maybe as the Greeks thought their version of the Holy Grail, so shall we. That human suffering was not in vain, but that a new order will rise and replace the old. For as the Rabbi Harold Krishner stated, when you have learned to live, you will find that life itself is the reward. Learn this lesson quickly, and please make this world a better place for all of us to live in. Thank you, and congratulations. And now, for all your parents, friends, the class of '87.
Joseph Peter Abdallah Jr., Paul S. Edizio, Kathleen Ruth Ahern, Catherine Marie Ahern, Sonia S. Ahmed, William James Aldrich, Jean Marie Anderson, Robert A. Akari, Benjamin Jeremy Alt, Edward Joseph Barrett III, Gavin Bruce Barton, Mary Elizabeth Barafaldi, Vincent M. Benacasa, Teresa Ann Bett, Vanessa Jane Biggs, Katie Lynn Binding, Christian Bittarelli, Alethea Winston Black, James Douglas Blasi, Mark Delip Bokil, James A. Bonfilio, Jason Douglas Boone, Mark Philip Bortman, James Allen Bowers, Catherine Elizabeth Bowker, Lynn Marie Braga, Richard Martin Burke, Jennifer Ann Bazell, David Chester Butt, Kimberly Michelle Byron, Melissa Allison Cassi, David J. Callard, Jude Capicetti, Jennifer Joelle Capabianco, Catherine Shannon Carroll, Amy Jean Carzo, Lindsay Whalen Caulfield. Lauren Elizabeth Chabot. Linda Jane Christopher. Richard David Clemente. Maria Elena Clarity. Shannon Marie Cogan. Allison Cogliani. John Donald Colentino. Kristen Marie Collins. Tracy Ann Collum. David Chris Colazzi. Tracy Marie Connaughton.
Rachel Judith Cooper. Andreas Carlo Copi. William John Coppins. Dean Thomas Costantino. Daniel Francis Costello. David Paul Coughlin. Rachel Diane Covino. Janet Lee Crawford. Darren Michael Cromwell. Anthony J. Cuccinati. Jean Marie Cullen. Neil Cullen. Scott D. Cullen. Leilani Maria D'Agostino. Rosemary Teresa DeChico. Kathleen Ellen DiCollegiero. John Francis DeMarco. Lorianne DeTesso. Edward James Dever III. Kelly Elise Dewar. Anad M. Dingra. Giro DiBiase Jr. Maria Susan DiCiapari. Lisa Marie Dickinson. Danielle Leslie DiDio. Martha Eileen DiGiovanni. Risa Ann DiVincenzo. Gregory C. Doherty. Maureen Mary Docus. Teresa Elizabeth Donahue. Lisa Marie Donovan. Christopher Edward Ducharme. Kathleen Marie Duffy. Tom Von Jung. Nicole Marie Durbois. Anthony John Duros. Kareem Eck. Paige Elizabeth Elwell. Sean Andrew Epps. Eric Joseph Ewald. Daniel J. Fallon. Carrie Maureen Fallon. Maria Suzanne Famolari. Allison Catherine Fennell. David B. Ford. Christine Ann Forrester. Richard Leo Fortin. Louis A. Freight. Stephen Todd Fuchs.
Michael F. Fury. Robert Michael Gaeta. Michelle Danielle Ganji. Robert Thomas Glenn. Michael Patrick Golden. Arthur L. Gordon. John Thomas Goslin. Stephen M. Gadzuzian. Sean M. Green. Megan Marie Granada. Nicola Jane Haggerty. Michael Patrick Haggerty. Michael Bruce Hall. Robert Dale Hallisey, Jr. Susan Hamer. Kathleen S. Harrington. Tracy Marie Held. Christopher L. Herlihy. Randall A. Hesse. Wendy Ann Hinksman. Carl Schuler Hirschfeld. Heather Lee Hoffman. Arthur Horiadis. Patrick H. Hines. Tal Jacoby. Carlene T. Jacobson. Stephen A. Jeanette. Thomas Anthony Karras. James Francis Kavanaugh. John Patrick Keene. Colleen M. Kenny. Nahid Khatib. Stacy Ann King. Daniel Kevin Kinsborn. Gregory A. Collegian, Jr. Rafi Kazalian. Scott J. Landry. Guinevere A. Latta. Sherry Marie Limerick. Chester Liu. Christopher M. Lacascio. Maura Ann Looney. Heidi MacDonald. James McConaughey. Jeff Marr. Catherine Ann Mahoney. Michael John Mahoney. Deborah Ann Maida. Matthew Joseph Malio. Lawrence W. Marshall. Leah Yvonne Marshall.
John Michael Matson. Jennifer Mary Matrandola. Kathleen Louise Mon. Richard Mazzarella. John T. McCarthy. Kent Richard McCord. Kristen L. McCormick. Patrick K. McGagan. Jean Patricia McGrath. Kristen J. McKay. Heather Ann McClellan. John Frederick Merck. Daniel Scott Meserve. Lynn Patty Miller. Rhett Anthony Moody. Aaron Hurst Moore. Kevin J. Moore. Darcy Lynn Morgan. William Lewis Morton, Jr. Holly Ann Meridian. Kelly Ann Moynihan. Caitlin McCabe Mullen. Jason H. Murray. Michael Stephen Murray. Paul David Murray, Jr. Maura B. Nagel. Carolyn Brundage Nash. Alexander A. Nason, Jr. Katrina Lynn Nelson. Daniel Harrison Nevers. Scott Jacob Nyson. Martha Mary Nolan. Manaz Nouri. George R. Nowell. Misty Dawn Ockeltree. Gregory G. O'Connor. Jane Margaret O'Neill. Stephen B. Osborne. Lisa Marie Passione. Scott David Payne. Joseph Stephen Palumbo. Elizabeth Frances Pappas. Alyssa Beth Parker. Sarah Ellsworth Parker. Cebel H. Parsoneau. Paul Joseph Pasciuto. Joseph Anthony Pavo. Stuart C. Peck. Jennifer Perkins.
Sally Pera. Maria C. Petta. William Andrew Peterson. Thomas Charles Phillips. Renee Piazza. Mary Beth Poduska. Guy Polino. Phoebe Pendleton Porter. Jennifer Mary Potter. Stephen E. Preston. Heather Ann Price. Hoang Stephen Purdy. Jessica D. Purdy. Kristen Joy Pywell. Scott Andrew Rasick. Tina Maria Ravanis. Charlotte E. Reese. Jeanette Elaine Rayfeld. David Sargent Reinfeld. Michael Rice. Brian Joseph Riley. John Boyle Riley. Sandra Joan Riley. Stephen Thomas Rodriguez. Robin Lee Rogers. Susan Joy Roll. Jeffrey A. Raleigh. Christian Lawrence Romero. Cara Ann Rossi. Kristen Emma Rothman. Carrie Frances Rowley. Joseph Sabatino. Nancy Elizabeth Sampson. Sandra A. Sansoni. Mary Kate Santry. Elise Christina Sarmanian. Alicia B. Scanlon. Widmer Everett Small III. Peter Ernest Senna. Loretto Serrano. Ronald Joseph Setapane. Mark Wilson Shaw. Joanne Karen Schuster. Mark Anthony John Signorino. Deirdre Mary Scayan. Melissa Susan Skian. Sean P. Slater.
Kimberly Dawn Small. Susan Cummings Solomon. Eric Ross Sopper. Lisa M. Spencer. Scott A. Sterling. Leslie Ann Strazulo. Colin A. Stryker. Kent Willis Serbier. Lauren Lynn Suvak. Michelle Sweeney. Lisa Diane Tonasek. David Matthew Tucci. Marie T. Turcott. Jun Urano. Jorge E. Vanga. Gregory Douglas Veach. Kristen Rebecca Veach. Christoph Verhagen. Lawrence William Vernalia. David Cochran Vernelli. Michael John Vizella. Anne Margaret Walsh. Andrew Conrad Waltman. John Ward. Lisa Marie Ward. Wendy Joyce Wentworth. Aaron Ward West. Mark Creighton Wheeler. Dawn Marie Whalen. Cynthia Lynn Whitehead. Carrie Megan Williams. Jane Catherine Williamson. Emil Wolski. Heidi Lisa Worthen. Gregory Thane Weiler. Joseph Zacola III. Will everyone please rise for benediction?
Now may the Spirit that gives us good beginnings and fond farewells be with us as we undertake great beginnings. May our only farewells be joyously natural, touched with the best of memory. Tomorrow is another day. It is meant to be a day of peace. Amen.
Follow all of the action of Winchester's sports teams here on TV 19.
There's just nothing like the great outdoors.
It's a corner of America, a picture from our past. It's quiet towns and rolling hills where time slows down and lasts. The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America, the spirit of the red, white, and blue. The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America, the spirit that we want to share with you.
For your free Massachusetts vacation kit, call 1-800-624-MASS.
Hi, I'm Carter Allen, and I want to give you a Backstage Pass. Backstage Pass is the only way you can see Boston's best bands playing in your very own home. If your local cable station doesn't have Backstage Pass, perhaps you should ask them why, or write your congressman.
There's a childhood cancer treatment clinic at the Massachusetts General Hospital. The Charlie Davidson Leukemia Fund helps support the clinic, and it provides for some extras for the children. 100% of your contribution benefits the children at the clinic. I know because I've been going there for 6 years. The fund could do more with your help. Please help Charlie's friends keep fighting. Please give to the Charlie Davidson Leukemia Fund.
There's a special feeling